Hey cuties, Peachy here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some MJ related news to talk about. From the brand new upcoming L Surprise collaboration with Powerpuff Girls OMG dolls being officially revealed here with better close-up looks at the brand new dolls, to tons of brand new Yummiland mini dolls revealed and more, so stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, first off, yes, we have a first look at another brand new upcoming Yummiland collection. This one is called the Mystery Lip Gloss series, including 6 brand new characters. Wow, so we're getting 6 new characters here and then 6 other new characters in the Sour Sweeties series that is kind of like Shadow High themed. That means 12 brand new characters dropping by the end of summer probably, so that's kind of insane. But yeah, the theme here, the gimmick is kind of like they're all dual colored, like they're very bright colors as well, very neon, very like in your face. I was kind of like not expecting this, like it is very bright, but they also have a very similar scent color pack that also has the same shape like the other sour gummies like series. So I think these 2 new series are kind of like connected in that way, since they share that feature with the brand new like color scent mixture. Also the color is already like mixed into the lip gloss bottle, so very interesting. Yeah, there's definitely a theme going on here with like dual colors with the lip gloss itself. So let's get into each of these characters with all the stock footage that we do have so far. We are of course missing a couple because these are gonna come out I'm assuming by the end of summer, like August, September. That is probably very likely. Okay, first off, we probably have my favorite because to me she's like one of the more cohesive looking ones, with the color theming not being too much. Like we have 2 overall color choices here with orange and blue. We have Gwen, a gummy bear, again new character. I love that her pigtails are basically just stacked gummy bears. Like that is so genius. Like once again, I'm in awe of whoever is designing these Yummiland characters, because like seriously, it's next level. Just imagine those people designing Rainbow High dolls, like it would be too good, like too good. We would be winning, and MJ knows that. That's why they're keeping the Yummiland designers for Yummiland mini dolls exclusively, because otherwise it will be too strong. But yeah, so Gwen here, I love the orange and blue. Again, love her skirt, kind of giving me, like jester vibes with the frills. I just love, also like she has painted on socks, they're white. So I think she's adorable. I just love her color scheming here, and the dress, they're 2 pieces, like the outfit and the top and skirt. Love that, obviously mix and match possibilities. And I like her lip gloss too. So, I mean, of course, I'm not buying these because of the lip gloss. I would much prefer if they were just mini dolls themselves, but of course they have to have a gimmick. So, but yeah, I think Gwen here is definitely my favorite. Gwen gummy bear. I mean, look at those gummy bears stacked as ponytails. Like that is just next level ingenuity right there. So we have my second favorite, Mila Malow, which is interesting. Her last name is the exact same name like the Peeps collaboration mini dolls. They also had their last names were Mallow. So I'm curious, maybe they are all related. Maybe they're like sisters. I feel like that would be really good lore in the universe, in the Yummiland universe, right? Because I don't think they just gave her Mallows as a last name by accident or by just coincidence. Like, no, I think it was on purpose. So definitely, I think, we gotta put a pin in that and see how that develops. If they do anything with her last name being the same like the other collaboration, the Peeps mini dolls, which by the way, they never introduced the Valentine's or the Peeps dolls in the animated series. So maybe they won't do that after all. I was hoping they would introduce them like in a little special, but I guess the time has passed since those respective holidays are now over, Valentine's Day and Easter. But still, I feel like they should bring them into the series, an animated series. I think I really want to see them and like what they're all about. So anyway, Mila Mallow's love, I guess she's like, again, like marshmallow themed. Okay, love the color theming for her with like the red, like cherry red, and also like the yellow. I think it works really well. I love her pigtails too. I see a theming here. A lot of these Yummiland characters have pigtails, which of course is a very popular hairstyle, but I think once you notice it, it does become a bit of a a formula, I guess you could say. But I do like how even if they are pigtails, they always have their own little twist in designing and how unique they are for each character. So I like her outfit, her two-piece, her color choices again work really well. They're not too overwhelming. So I think Mila definitely, Mila Malow is she's a very cute doll for sure. Speaking of lore, Poppy Melendary, and she looks very similar to another character that we already have, Maya Watermelon. So I'm kind of thinking like in my own head canon that what's her name? Poppy Melendary, that this character is maybe related to Maya, like they're sisters perhaps, because like, I mean, the watermelon theming here is very obvious. The colors also are very similar, although again, she's Melendary, not watermelon, but still we can see like one half of her design is very like, you know, watermelon inspired, and also the colors, of course, very obviously so. So I do think, you know, she might be related to Maya, but of course they do have different last names, so maybe not the case. Maybe they're stepsisters. I think that would be really fun, a really fun idea as well to explore. But I doubt that the writers are actually thinking that far ahead with these characters, to be honest. But anyway, Poppy here, which by the way, Poppy, we have another fellow Poppy here, you know, Poppy from Rainbow High, and now we have Poppy in Yummiland. So I love that, you know, coincidence, maybe. But yeah, so I like the color scheming here. Once again, pigtails for her, but they are lower, and the pigtails for her are kind of like the popsicles. So that is so adorable. I'm just, again, amazed by how genius her design is. Truly, it's just giving you summertime fun, and it feels like very refreshing, and it just makes you want to have a popsicle. Like, really, she looks just so fun. Okay, next we have Carly Cake Pop. She's interesting. She has like these little candles on top of her head, and then once again, she also has cake pops on the side as like little hair buns. She also has what seems to be maybe like braids or pigtails on the back that we can't really see here. But I like how she has also a ongoing theme with these dolls is that most of them have like dual colored hair styles. So like one half is one color, the other half is another color. So that's also something to note. But yeah, for her here, it's like a purpley and like a bluey, that TV show, no, bluish, kind of like navy blue tone. And I think her outfit is also very cute. But you know, I feel like maybe for her, we're starting to get into with these characters now where they kind of are getting busier designs and maybe busier color themings, and to me that's when it starts to get a little bit not as strong. So but still, she's a really cute doll, and I do like the colors on her, but I just think like some aspects could have been maybe a little bit, you know, neater for her. Next we have Phoebe Frappe, and she's a very interesting theme. You know, frappe like the drink, like a milkshake. That's a very interesting like theming choice here for this character, especially because we don't really get to see that frappe elements coming into her design that clearly. Like, yes, she does have, her hair is kind of like swirled up into like a little frappe swirl, I guess, but like still, like if you didn't tell me what her name was, like Phoebe Frappe, I would have probably just not guessed that her theme is frappe, and I would have probably said like, oh, it's like ice cream. She's like ice cream themed, like, oh, soft serve, you know, like a sundae theme, you know, like frappe. Like I wish they would have played more into like that kind of theme. Maybe like give her shoes where you can see like the frappe liquid in the base, like of the platforms. So something similar to what they did with Britney Boba, where they actually painted boba balls in the platform of her shoes. I thought that was really genius. So, but still, I do like her color theming, like the teal, right? I think that works really well. I do like her hairstyle. It's more unique, you know, it's not just pigtails. It's a more unique hairstyle for sure. And updo. She has a little tiara as well, and I like her bottom skirt. It's very cute. So yeah, for sure. Lastly, we have Stephie Snowcone, and she is a rainbow themed character. I think actually the first small doll to be rainbow themed. We do have a large Yummiland doll that is a different character that also has kind of like a rainbow theme, but I think, yeah, for like a small doll, yeah, she's like the first proper rainbow themed doll, I believe. You know, Britney Boba was kind of pastel rainbow colors, but not quite rainbow fully. But here, this one definitely, she's giving full on rainbow goodness. I love how they implemented once again the theming of her, you know, dessert, which is a snow cone as her pigtails. So yeah, you do see like a trend with this this series. I think almost every doll has pigtails of some sorts, except for Phoebe Frappe. Like, she's the only one to not have any kind of like pigtail action going on. While I do love that she has like the snow cone design in her pigtails, I kind of wish that maybe it could have been just like a high ponytail instead, or maybe like a bun, like 2 buns or something. Because I do think like we should have some more variety, I guess, in these new hair designs for these dolls. At least at least all the pigtails are unique, right? Like, it's always a different take on whatever theme they have for the character, but still, just saying, like, I feel like we could have done some buns for her, especially with the snow cone element. But anyway, I do like her color theming here. Obviously rainbow. Her bangs are very like soft and rounded because obviously snow cone. It just makes sense. I also love the little snow cone shape on her, as a little tiara piece or whatever on her head. Like, that's really cute. And those are all 6 of the brand new characters here, part of the brand new Yummiland mystery lip gloss lineup. Again, probably releasing officially sometime August, July perhaps even. So very excited here. Who is your favorite? I think for me, it's probably Gwen or Mila. And then Phoebe is also really nice. I also like how they gave her like gold accents. What do you think of like the theming here for, I guess, this collection, which is like dual colors and like the dual lip gloss colors as well, and the actual like substance. I think that's a fun twist, I guess, right? Like, it kind of like mixes or maybe it doesn't mix. That's the whole gimmick. I'm not sure. But yeah, interesting. I just, like the lip gloss for me, I don't get these dolls for the lip gloss. I get them for the dolls because the actual consistency and quality of the gloss is more like lip oil, and even not really lip oil at that. But either way, I can't deny, like, these designs, like I said it last time with the, other collection that got revealed of the sour gummies or whatever. Every time I see new Yummiland designs, new dolls, every time I can confidently say they keep outdoing every series. Like, it keeps getting better and better. And honestly, I'm not sure how they do it. Like, there's like some seriously talented people on the Yummiland team, because just imagine like the way that they had to come up with ideas for like how to interpret these different elements of these different candy or dessert flavors and themings and into these dolls, and with the hair and the pigtails, even though yes, the pigtails are a little bit maybe overkill, still like the way that they're able to uniquely identify each character with the style, with the hairstyle, with the colors, with the textures, even if they're all just plastic little clothes, still like this is a level of design that that we used to get with Rainbow High, that we used to get with Element Surprise OMG, that we used to get with Tweens. And now we're getting it here with Yummiland. So I think it's just amazing, honestly. So which one's your favorite, and what do you think of this new collection? That's not it, because we do have some other Yummiland reveals here with the brand new Yummiland beauty bag playsets with lip gloss dolls, and we have also a cupcake and ice cream different sets. So with the cupcake one, this is for Callie birthday cake, and you can see here that there's definitely like a little purse element going on here with different num num accessories as well that kind of double as actual like tools that you're supposed to use for, like in this case with Callie's set, you're supposed to use it as painting your toenails. So that's really cute. And I think also the way, well actually she has like, it's like nail polish but also like shimmer, whatever that's supposed to be in like the vanity thing. But then with Bianca's playset, hers is like a melted snow cone or like ice cream thing. So cute. And then for her, like the main activity, I guess, is actually like painting your nails, because we have like the toe separator doubling as her bed frame, which is like, again, like how genius this is, I cannot describe. Like, it's just really fun and so cute. And we do have, again, more num num accessories for her. They do say that these, like Callie and the Bianca figures, like they call them exclusive, but really they're the exact same dolls, just the colors are a little bit different. They have actually, if anything, less painted on details. But yeah, I think these are really cute little playsets for sure. I hope that they make more like Yummiland playsets and like actual like buildings and like maybe like full-on bedrooms and stuff, because I do think like the aesthetic of Yummiland and Num Noms is very filled with opportunity and just so aesthetically so kawaii and cutesy, so they can definitely have a lot of fun with that. And lastly, yes, we're getting there. We have some new stock photos for a couple of the new Sour Sweeties Yummiland dolls. Here we have a couple of new stock photos for Misty Cakes, and then here's some new stock photos for Gabby Gummy Bear. Again, these designs are just insane. They are definitely giving me like Shadow High vibes, just the edgy aesthetics, and also like the genius hair texture for Gabby here with actual gummy bears in her hair mold. Like, that's next level. Cannot wait for these Sour Sweeties. And lastly, yes, let's talk about the official reveal of the upcoming L Surprise collaboration with Powerpuff Girls, the brand new OMG dolls. Yes, so the Powerpuff Girls official Instagram account shared this reel captioning that yes, this is our first official tease look at the upcoming new OMG dolls. Yeah, and they're coming very soon. And in this little reel, they finally gave us some actual like proper close-up looks at all three of these new dolls. And I have to say, like, seeing better pictures of them now, I can confidently say like they are really cute. They are definitely just a great collaboration between both brands and like what they have to offer with the OMG body sculpt, the face sculpt. They're utilizing it very perfectly for the proportions of the Powerpuff Girls anatomy with the large eyes and like the face screening, how it's painted. I think it's done very well, although a lot of people I think would have preferred to maybe see more of an eyelid, on the eyes and not so much of like a huge eye. I think for a lot of people, when we first heard about this collaboration, we kind of had these expectations and we kind of envisioned this collaboration to capture these characters in more of like a teen grown-up manner, not so much the young girls just in a like larger doll form, but more of like a like these characters as older versions of themselves, right? And so they would naturally also look more mature. Basically, kind of like, I guess we expected them to look like the tween versions of them in like that infamous cartoon that we saw a while ago, where they were at the mall and they had these like really Y2K outfits on. I think that's what we kind of expected from this collaboration, especially because with the history that Ella Surprise OMG dolls have with designs and outfits, it would have really lended itself to that kind of aesthetic. But this is what we have instead. It's kind of like a weird combination of like the characters are still kind of like youthful, and I don't think they're supposed to be depicting these characters as older versions of themselves. I think they're trying to make these characters like the same like little girls, but just in like OMG doll body form, which I feel like maybe in that case, it would have been better off if they would have had this collaboration with the tweens, because I think if they want to capture the Powerpuff Girls characters as their, child versions, and not as reimagined, tween or teen or adult versions of themselves, then I do think like the tweens body sculpt would have definitely been a better choice to kind of capture that obviously smaller frame and proportions of the body. Because now with the OMG dolls, we kind of have this weird mixture of like, yes, they are on adult bodies, they have curves, they have like these really cute clothing, but they're also more youthful clothing, and it's kind of giving me like Y2K, like Justice, like 21 Forever 21 vibes. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of giving me like that Claire's vibes, where it's like, oh yeah, grown-ups dressing as kids. You're right, right? You see what I mean? Like, so it's kind of like weird. It doesn't quite fit because it's clearly the child versions of the characters, not the adult. Like, these are clearly not like reinterpreted adult versions of the characters. These are really just like the child versions that we see all the time. And I think for a OMG doll body, they really should have utilized this better and made them into like adult versions of the characters, like reimagine these characters as like an adult, like, put an adult spin on these characters, and like what they would wear, what would they do as a profession. Like, would Bubbles be a cheerleader? Would she be into sports? Would she be, like a cutesy girl? Would Blossom be a lawyer? Would she be into, activism? Like, I feel like, and like Buttercup, like, would she be a skater girl? Like, I feel like they really needed to kind of like explore these characters and like what they would do in their futures. rather than just have this weird mixture of like youthful clothing but still adult body proportions. And also like the faces are just maybe like, you know what, so yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just not making sense, but I think in the end, I like these dolls for what they are. I will get them myself. I think they are adorable. They're so cute. I do think they utilize the face sculpt very well for the OMG, you know, dolls. But I think where it could have been better is if they would have just taken these characters and, you know, not so much kept them as their older versions and more just, you know, reimagined them as adult or tween or like teen young adult versions of themselves and given them more appropriate, exciting clothing that would have also lended itself to the OMG design team, you know, because we know that they're talented. We know that they've done amazing stuff in the past with Remix, Movie Magic, you know, Winter Disco, Winter Chill. Like we have so many amazing OMG lines from the past, and I think there could have been so much more here if only they would have dared to kind of reinterpret these characters as young adults and given them more exciting clothing fashions to kind of, you know, express that adulthood in as well. Because again, these are OMG dolls. These are not tweens. That's the thing. If they wanted to capture the child versions that we so often see with Powerpuff Girls, you know, and not the tweens versions that we see, you know, that we once saw in like the cartoon special, then the tweens body would have been more appropriate. It would have made more sense just in every way, in scale, proportion, just it would have been more appropriate. And instead now we have, again, this weird mixture of like youthful clothing, but adult bodies, but still like youthful face. I don't know. It works for me. I'm like 50-50. I like them for what they are, but I definitely feel like there could have been more here if only they would have dared to go there with the fashions and, you know, again, reimagine these characters as, you know, perhaps more of like an adult take on them and you know, have them wear cute outfits and not just like all pants that are kind of like also just repurposed you know like silhouettes and designs that we've seen in the past with other OMG releases. Like that's also something else. Like all of these outfits, they're not using new patterns for the clothing, they're reusing old patterns from other previous OMG releases. And it wouldn't be bad, but it's kind of obvious here because they don't really do anything with these patterns. They don't really reinvent or add anything more exciting to these patterns that we already saw with previous OMG releases. So yeah, anyway, I'm just rambling, but overall, I like them, but we do need to see more. Hopefully the packaging is cute, and hopefully maybe they have like more, maybe they have like a second outfit on, maybe, you know, who knows. But I do like their faces, even though I think like in the end, maybe that tweens would have, like them collaborating with tweens would have better fitted like the overall like aesthetic if they were trying to go for like the child versions of these characters and not like the tweens or reimagined adult versions of these characters. Anyway, that was the video. What do you think? Let me know down below. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please consider becoming a channel member today. Join link is down below for some extra perks if you're able to, of course, and no pressure. And so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the adulty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.